Well, hello there, Gemini. How are you? It is so good to see you again. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. If it's your first time to the channel, welcome. We're so glad that you joined us. So today we're going to take a look at February. What does February have in store for you? So we'll take a look first at the overall energy for the month ahead, and then we'll go to the tarot for any details about any obstacles on your path or areas of resistance, and of course, advice from Spirit. All right, so let's take a look. I hope you're enjoying this Pluto in Aquarius energy. I'll have to say, I have a much lighter step these days. I'm moving out of that Capricorn energy. All right, so let's take a look at your Soul Traveler's card. Value and courage. Take action with passion. My goodness. Okay, so Gemini, this is the energy. You're back on your horse again. After 15 years of Pluto being in Capricorn, you finally are ready to take off, right? And that is the energy that has been in your readings for the last couple of weeks. The energy of earning your wings, of, transformation, the butterfly, the dragonfly, coming out of that cocoon after a long time of being confined by the Capricorn energy, and allowing yourself to really kind of blossom, to be able to move again, to come out of the box, to step into the sunlight and feel the sun on your face and being really excited about it and getting inspired again. Take action with passion. This is about getting back into your heart, going after what it is that your heart truly desires. And then you have Frog Spirit, clear out the clutter. Okay, so the message, that even for myself, when I do my own readings for myself in the morning, there's a little bit of energy. I've seen this across all the readings where we finally get to step out of the box. We finally get this energy of, okay, we can fly. We've earned our wings. We're ready to go. And there's some of that clutter, okay, still in our minds because the last 15 years have been so difficult. So it's kind of like an energy of, wow, I feel better. I feel lighter. I'm passionate. I'm getting inspired. I'm ready to go and make big changes in my life or whatever it is, right? Go after what my heart desires. And yet at the same time, we have that, well, is it just going to be a repeat of the past, right? Because you have been through so many obstacles, just one tower moment after another. I know from reading your comments and personal readings, it's like one tower after another for the last 15 years. And so it's kind of this energy. Well, are we really sure? Have we really turned the corner? Are we really going into this bright new world? Or is it just going to be a repeat of the past? So that's what you're being asked to take a look at. What of the mental clutter do you have in your mind that needs to go? The other thing is that if you have clutter in your home that reminds you of the past, right? Even if it's clutter from a good relationship, like a parent that has passed or a loved one that has passed, and you're holding on to things that remind you of them, it's the energy of allowing yourself to clear that out. I know I had to go through that when both my parents passed. I missed them dearly. I wanted their things around me. But at the same time, we have to allow ourselves it doesn't mean you have to get rid of all of their things, but holding on to maybe just a few things that really have cherished memories, and allowing your home, your environment, to be filled with things that you love, that are part of your future and not holding you to the past. So see how that might, play out in your mind. That's a Marie Kondo kind of energy, right? It's also the number 28, and 2 plus 8 equals 10. It is another indication that the worst is behind you. It is time to allow yourself to step into this bright new world, to understand, yes, we have turned that corner. We are in a much brighter and lighter energy. And Gemini, if you didn't get a chance to see my reading on Saturday when Pluto went into Aquarius, I'll put a link to that up here. It also had a link to a free reflection journal activity about, taking a look at how Capricorn over the last 15 years, since 2008, did impact your life, allowing yourself to kind of reflect on just how much growth you have done because of the painful experiences in your life, but also the blessing that those experiences have brought to you. And I feel like that's exactly what the energy that you have here. Oh my gosh, Gemini. I'm truly getting goosebumps. Okay, so let's take a look. We're going to first take a look at your present energy, then any obstacles on your path, and of course, advice from Spirit. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, let's start with the underneath, because the underneath is your subconscious mind. This is the things, the situations, the experiences that you are bringing in towards you, or what your heart is truly desiring. And look at this. You have the Y card, you have the strength card with power here, right? And we're in the strength year, the Leo year of strength, because 2024, 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4 equals 8. And that is the strength card in Tarot. And then we have the Aquarian energy of the star, the water bear, the hopes and dreams, the wishes coming true, the healing, right? That the deep healing that you have done because you've had the inner strength to continue even when it was one obstacle after another, one tower moment after another, one situation after another that may have even brought you to your knees every single time. And yet at the same time, you had the energy to not just pick yourself up and keep going, but to allow yourself to do the deep healing, do the deep transformation that Pluto was requiring of you. And this has helped you to step into this energy of knowing why you are here, stepping into your purpose. And even if you're not super clear about what your purpose is, and I'm going to start doing more readings around that, because I feel like that is something that we're kind of trying to unlock. Right? We know what our purpose is. Every single one of us does. If we allow ourselves to go to our heart space, we know what our purpose is. Our purpose is that time, that energy, those activities that make our heart sing. When we all of a sudden have this energy of, ooh, I loved that. Helping somebody else, sharing your gifts, your talents with other people, and having that like heart-to-heart connection or that sense of fulfillment. It's about allowing yourself to spend more and more time doing that. Because here's the thing, over the last 15 years, most of you have probably been in a situation where you are literally just in survival mode, right? Coming out of one tower situation after another, one difficult experience after another. So that puts us into that survival mode. That's the Capricorn energy. I have to work really hard to keep what I have. And now with the Aquarian energy, and you have that with the star here, right? It's the energy of, I don't want to just survive. This is a beautiful life that I have, and I want to experience everything that my heart truly desires, knowing that life is too short to just kind of like constantly work ourselves to death only to survive, right? This is an energy of, I'm clearing out the clutter of thinking that I have to meet the criteria of other people in order to be safe and secure in my world. My world instead is turning into this energy of, how can I get more of that heart opening energy? How can I get more of that energy of being thrilled and truly enjoying sharing who I am, sharing my loving light with other people, whether that's through my creative talents, my spiritual gifts, just the way that I show up in the world. Our life purpose is not necessarily our career. It's the energy that we bring to the people and situations in our life. It's how we show up. It's how we share our love and light with other people. And I love this energy because I feel as right off the bat, your energy at this time, your present energy is the fates. You know that you are destined here. So for many of you, Gemini, you may have felt all the way up to this point in your life that you're destined to do something else, right? You just haven't been able to remember what it is, because when you were born, you knew what that purpose was. It was all that conditioning that occurred from family or teachers or society or peers, right? That put layers upon layers on top of you, and you now have forgotten why you're here. This is the energy of, wait a minute, I'm starting to remember, because I'm no longer in that survival mode. I'm willing to get back on the horse and take a look at life in a different way. No longer looking at it with the old mindsets of clearing out that clutter and really stepping into this energy of knowing that you deserve to be truly happy, to allow yourself to plant seeds where you want to plant them, to spend time and energy nurturing the seeds that you want to nurture instead of nurturing seeds that other people want you to nurture. That's kind of an interesting energy, isn't it? Because that Capricorn energy held us to some rules, some beliefs that we were here to help other people to find their happiness. Now this is an energy of, no, I know that I'm also destined to have happiness, and the only person that is in charge of our own happiness is ourselves, right? We're not in charge of bringing joy to other people. We're not in charge of making other people happy. Every person's happiness is their own journey. Yes, this is about deciding, allowing, you have the 10 of Cups. It's almost like you're not sure. Am I really going to be happy? It's about saying, you know what? I am courageous enough to believe that this time things are really going to work out for me. Because I feel with the Ace of Pentacles, there's an opportunity coming onto your path. Okay, this is a gift from the universe, an opportunity, whether that is an opportunity for a new relationship, a new job, a new career, a new idea that you can plant, right, and nurture and grow into something bigger. It's something that's a new beginning. With the Ace, it's a new beginning, something new that you want to nurture, something that you know is destined to be on your path, right? And you have the Judgment card here. I think for a lot of you, this is stepping into your why you are here. Understanding, I may not know exactly what that is yet, but I'm courageously stepping into allowing myself to experiment, to discover, to rediscover why I am here. And, you know, I feel like it's about allowing yourself to heal the confusion. Okay. And the confusion comes literally from the people in the past that planted seeds in your mind of what you should or should not do in this lifetime. But that was all in order to somehow allow themselves to find happiness, right? In other words, they may have very subconsciously, okay, been manipulating you in order to make their life better. They were planting seeds in your head about what you should do because it would make their life easier. They may have been even saying that they were, you know, that's what you should do because, you know, it made their life easier, but you could have read it as, oh no, they're trying to give me good advice. This is allowing yourself to have the courage to go deep within. Looking within yourself, listening to your own heart, asking yourself, what does your heart truly desire as you move forward on this path? What experiences have you not yet had that you would like to have? Is that a career in a certain area that you would love to have? Is that building a business that you would be able to share your gifts, your talents with other people? Or is it a relationship where you can really share your loving light with somebody else and have them reciprocate that instead of being unrequited? Is it traveling? Is it seeing, because Aquarius is in your 9th house of expansion, of traveling, of learning new things. What new things would you like to learn? That's the energy here of allowing yourself this time to not look to the external, but go to the internal and asking yourself, what lights me up? What makes me excited when I think about possibly having the courage to go towards something and not getting into that, well, I'd love that, but type of energy. So let's see what your obstacle is. Okay, so there's a situation here where I feel you have something is on hold, and I feel like it's a relationship. It could even be a romantic relationship that was a third party. It could be a group of friends. It could be an energy of family, okay? A group of people, perhaps even work people. But here's the thing. There's this energy that this group, right, has steered you away from who you truly are. And I think for a lot of you, you put this relationship on hold, okay? So you could have stepped away from a certain relationship or group of people. You could have decided to distance yourself. You may have even severed this relationship, okay? So that's been put on hold because you had this calling. You knew you had to go in a different direction. You had to allow yourself to disconnect from this situation or these relationships in order to be able to reconnect to your inner self. But since it's your obstacle, the problem is that you also have the mind clutter of the situation. So you physically could have disconnected from this, but there's still a little bit of energy here where you're possibly still thinking about this person. Even if you're thinking about them as if I'm never getting back together with them, you're still thinking about them, right? It's about allowing yourself to finally release this. And I feel like this is coming up because, you know, there's a little bit of fear when we realize that we have been released from that Capricorn energy. And all of a sudden we have freedom. We have a lighter energy. We're excited about the future, but the future is unknown. And so sometimes our ego tries to pull us back into remembering past situations, right? Because it's familiar. The new is unfamiliar. And to the ego, the unfamiliar is scary. So it's an energy here of looking at your mindset right now and asking yourself, okay, do I really have the courage to go forward? Yes, Gemini, you do. And then it's about turning your back on these past situations, no longer allowing yourself to even, you know, it's kind of like not even allowing yourself to think about that situation or even contemplating getting back together with them. Now, here's the caveat, because for some of you, this could be a relationship that in the future will come back together. But what you're being asked to do is to clear out the clutter of this situation, not allow, and I feel like this is going to take a little discipline, to be honest, Gemini, because I feel like it's the energy of let this be, put it on the shelf. Put it to rest, right? Have a ceremony. We have the full moon in Leo, I believe tomorrow. It's on the 25th. So it's kind of like this energy of put it to rest. Allow that to be over. You know, with the Judgment card, it's kind of like making a decision to let that be and not allow yourself to give any time or energy to it. And instead put your time and energy going towards what your purpose is. Now, here's the thing. I feel like when you really do that, there is perhaps down the line an opportunity that the situation can come back into play, but that's not where you're being asked to put your time and energy at this time. The energy, any time, any energy, I don't care, even if it's seconds. Okay, when you're thinking about this situation, you're holding your energy back from truly moving into the future, truly grasping on to this new breath of fresh air with Aquarius, right? It's kind of like allowing yourself to go there, allowing yourself to go towards what your heart truly desires, what you're fated to do, and not worry about this situation. So this could be, you know, somebody you're estranged from, a family member that you really care deeply about. But it's asking yourself, can I disconnect long enough to get my energy moving forward, to allow the clutter of the past to move out of my head, emptying your head if you need to, clearing out things that belong to them. Pack them up, if nothing else, for a while, pack them up. Put them somewhere in storage, right? Take them over to a friend's house. Don't even have them in your house. I really feel like there is something about clearing out the clutter so that you can step into this bright new light. And even if it's just for a short time, Gemini, okay? Because it's time for a nap. It doesn't say walk away forever. It's like you need a break from whatever this is, because I feel like for some of you, you've molded over in your head and twisted it around so much. It's about taking back your control, taking back your power. I thought you had the power card here. Well, you have the courage. Yes, you do have the power card, right? Stepping into your strength and saying, okay, saying to the divine, saying to your angels or your spirit guides, I'm putting this on hold. I'm giving it up to you. I'm allowing you to take over this situation. Even if you want healing in this situation, saying, I'm putting it on hold. I have another purpose here. I'm going to go towards whatever this is and know that your very best is going to happen for you, right? You're stepping into your highest good. Wow, beautiful energy. Okay, so let's take a look at your advice. Yeah, it's the same thing. Whether you realize it or not, this past situation is holding you back. It's still bringing up feelings of unworthiness, of fear, of worried about conflict, of just things, emotions, okay, that need to be cleared out. And it's about taking action, moving. Look, it literally came out like this on the table, right? Look, on your horse, on your horse, right? And moving away from this, allowing it to not even be in your mindset. For some of you, I think there is something about allowing yourself to pack up things that may belong to somebody else that you're just a little bit holding out hope for, right? And allowing yourself to say, I'm putting that on hold. I'm putting it on the shelf for a while. No longer thinking about it. Allowing your spirit guides and angels to take over, giving it up to the divine. Yes. Okay, so let's pull a soul truth card for you. And Gemini, I do personal readings. So if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. Okay, so let's see what we can do. Yes, how can I infuse more self-love and compassion into my daily life? If your compassion does not include yourself, it is incomplete. And that is a Buddha quote. So there's a list of things here that you can do. But the message that I got is that this situation in the past, okay, has brought you to a place where maybe that situation and whatever has occurred, so whether you've pulled yourself away from the situation or somebody else has pulled themselves away from your relationship. It's the energy that it is keeping you stuck. Oh, and we have the devil energy here. Keeping you stuck in this energy of not truly loving yourself enough to go after what it is that you want. And here's the key. You have something coming in, something that's new, that when this comes onto your path, this new idea, this new relationship, this new job, this new idea for a new business, right? Whatever this is, when it comes in, there's a little bit of this, of holding out hope or thinking, what will that person think if I go in this direction? How will that affect them coming back or not coming back, right? There's something there where they're still holding space in your head, and it's allowing you to perhaps taint the picture of new things coming onto your path. So this is Spirit saying to you, please, Gemini, allow this to be put on hold. Don't make any decisions. Don't even give any time or energy, any space in your mind or your heart, really, for that situation, at least for a little time. Allow yourself to move into the new. Allow yourself to get your energy, your vibration up to that higher level in the new, so that you can attract in more of that energy and allow the divine to take care of this situation for you. Give it up to your angels. Know that it is, whatever occurs is for your highest good. And you know, there's the healing here. So I'm going to say, you know, even if there's not healing in this situation, there's a deeper healing within yourself because you're no longer allowing somebody to occupy space in your mind. Okay. All right, Gemini, we're going to leave it there. What a beautiful message. Yes, take big steps. Take big steps. May take courage to go in a new direction, but allowing yourself to do this, allowing yourself to know that this is truly fated and destined for you. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I wish you so much love and light. Thank you so much for all of your likes, comments, and subscriptions. Please check out my Pluto video if you have not yet seen it, and the free download for the reflection journal activity. Much love and light. Hope to see you soon. Bye for now.